Good morning, everybody. Woke up around 7, went down and started laundry right away. There was no one using it, luckily, when we got down there. This whole place is just sharing one laundry machine, so it seemed to be pretty backed up yesterday. Got that going. We ate breakfast down, near the main lobby. They had the typical, breakfast that's included at every hotel. But it was all good. A bunch of hikers here, probably more than we've seen anywhere else. And we just got back to the room. Haven't done a whole lot yet. We're both still trying to get the gears going. And no real plans today. Maybe more hot tub. There's a band playing at one of the breweries. And other than that, I've got to fix my damn sleeping pad. And just do a bunch of editing and things like that, so probably a lot of laying around. I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. I'm sure you can't see it very well. There's no light in this bathroom, but this was a quick and easy find. So I'll get this dried off and get it patched up. Same deal as last time. I won't show you the whole process, but I'm happy that I found it. And I hope this patch job goes just as well as the last one. We are out here in the parking lot, promethrin our stuff, spraying everything down. We have had a couple ticks crawling on us. I know some other folks have had more issues with them than we have, but it's been close to 6 weeks, so definitely time for another treatment. And when you can get the promethrin, it's good to do it because you can't always get it. So got everything sprayed, just letting it dry for a little bit, which shouldn't take long. It's a beautiful day out. And I'm ready to hit the hot tub again. Well, we've just been sitting in these beds for a little while. It looks like my pad's holding there. I'm happy about that. Got out of the hot tub, took a shower. And since then I've just sat in this bed and got caught up on a bunch of things that I needed to get caught up with. The brewery tonight does not have music like we thought, so I'm not sure what the dinner plans are. I've got a fridge full of fucking food I gotta somehow eat, so maybe we'll start there. Yeah, it's just been a boring, relaxing day, and I've got nothing else to update you on. Alright, since I have absolutely no content for today, I thought it'd finally be a good time to show you how I pack my pack every day. At least for me, when I get to camp at the end of the day, everything comes out of this at one point or another throughout the evening. So I'll just show you in the morning how I would pack everything back up to get ready for the day, start to finish with a completely empty pack. It's sort of like a game of Tetris. Things have a place and it all fits nicely how it's supposed to. But first and foremost, I use a pack liner, so the pack liner always stays in there. That's just to help with the waterproofing. At the very bottom, we try to keep things that we don't need throughout the day or regularly. So like at the very bottom, I keep this baggie. This has my permits in it, and some like paper maps and half-mile notes that I have printed out. I don't really use any of this stuff. It's just stuff that I want to keep on me. Like old SIM cards and things I'll throw in there. So this baggie will go straight to the bottom. Next is the quilt. Obviously you don't need this until you get to camp at night. So this will go to the very bottom as well. I stopped using stuff sacks and dry bags for my quilt because then you can just press it in there and it, fits the bottom of the pack really well. On top of the quilt, I'll put my pillow. This is the pump sack that I use for my air pad. Throw that in there. My Senchi or my mid layer. I don't typically wear this throughout the day. I guess I should say that this is how I'm packing my pack for the PCT. Other hikes I do pack it a little differently. I'll try to mention some of that if I think of it. But like essentially, like, it's been super hot. I don't need this throughout the day. If it's cooler in the mornings, I'll just keep it out and wear it in the morning, and then I'll, you know, throw it in later in the day. But usually it's more toward the bottom. I'll throw that in next. Rain gear again, my jacket and my skirt. On the AT, these would be going toward the top of the pack or even on the outside of the pack because it's often needed. But out here, I haven't used this yet. So they get stuck toward the bottom. Next, I'll take my clothing bag and I'll kind of set it in like this. And my electronics bag, I will put more toward the front of the pack, sort of right in front of that clothing bag. Should slide right in there. Now that's everything that I really keep in the pack liner, so this part. So what I'll do, try to show you this as best I can. What I do is I take the pack liner and I twist it off like this. I'll push all the air out of the pack, and then this tail gets tucked down the side. So that keeps everything nice and watertight. So I'll just kind of put my hands on everything sort of like this and just use my body weight to kind of push out all the air. It just compresses everything really nice. Then I'll do that little twisty move and tuck the tail down in. So you can see all those things, we've only used about this much of the pack so far. Next is my food bag. There's 5 days worth of food in here. This is completely full. And this is obviously the heaviest part of any setup. So we want that to be, you know, centered on your back as much as possible. So that'll go in next. And behind the food bag, I'll take my sleeping pad, which I have folded up, and I'll slip it down so that it sits along my back. Next, I'll take my puffy jacket and slide that in front of the food bag. Just using up as much space as possible on each layer. On top, I have my tent. So that's ready to grab, you know, say it's raining or something at the end of the day, you want to be able to just readily, you know, grab that out. And then my cook pot, I'll just sort of slide on the front of my tent like that. We've used about this much of the pack so far. So this extra space is usually where I put like extra food that I can't fit in my food bag. Like I often carry out like bags of chips, so I would lay those on top here, anything like that. So this is pretty much all full. You can roll this top down, push any remaining air out. Like that. On this Hyperlight pack, there's a mini pocket right here, and I keep my ground sheet and my tent stakes in that pocket. Now in this larger front pocket, I keep these couple things. This is my platypus bag. I usually slide that down one side. This is my shit kit, my toilet paper and all that stuff, everything I take to go number 2. And then this is my ditty bag or toiletry bag, like my toothbrush and sunscreen, body glide, all that kind of stuff. On the top, I strap my sit pad. Like that. We flip the pack around here. On the right side of the hip belt, that's where I keep my GoPro. And on the left side, I keep my sunglasses and my little pack towel. And then, of course, a water bottle on each side, the water bottle pockets. And that's pretty much it. That's how I pack my pack every day. Sometimes with the longer food carries, you know, I'll take out all of the food that I need for that particular day, put it in a gallon Ziploc, and I'll keep that right on top. That's something new that I've been trying, and it's working out really well. But the main food bag stays down low, so you're not stressing your back out all the time. But the system's been working well for me. Happy with it, and it keeps me hiking comfortably, which is always the goal. I should also mention that I do always wear a fanny pack around my waist, where I keep all the little things that I want easy access to. So I have my knives. Yes, I have 2 knives right now. That's ridiculous. One of them's going home for sure. Don't ask. But they stay in there. Chapstick. My little wallet. Pen for signing registries or any kind of crap like that. It's just nice to have a pen. My inhaler. Headphones. Usually in there. My spare GoPro battery, hair tie. This is Fireballs. I guess I don't really need this anymore, but we'll save it for her. And I also keep my crack in here. All right, ladies and gents, Chap and I went down to the hot tub, of course, for a few more hours. There were a few other hikers down there, had a lot of fun. It is getting late, and we are back on trail tomorrow morning. So we're gonna get showered and get to bed. I think tomorrow we have to do at least 16 miles because of the water situation. We have rough water carries the next couple days. It's like back-to-back 20-mile carries for, 2 days or something. I don't know. I forget. But we have to do at least 16 miles to get to water, and then after that, fine camping, I guess, wherever we desire. But that's the plan. We have a ride set up with the same woman that brought us in for 8 o'clock. So we'll be getting a decently early start. Had a nice zero. It was a nice catch-up day. Glad that we were able to relax and get some things done. Anyway, I want to stop rambling and get to bed. Tonight, I would like to say I love you to Miss Eva. I hope you have fun in Yosemite. I wish we were closer and that we could link up. But have fun, happy hiking. Good night, everyone. I will see you in the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everything's all packed up. Ride should be here in about a half hour. We're just taking some extra junk down to the hiker box and loading up on all our water. I'm going to take 4 liters. Should be plenty to get me 16 miles from here. I think we start the day with a big climb, and then it's a lot of up and down kind of stuff. Gonna feel good to get back on trail. We realized that yesterday we didn't even leave this hotel. Like we did nothing. Gonna feel good to get moving. Goodbye, luxury. Enjoying this nice leisurely stroll before we start the climb today. Packs are heavy, as they always are coming out of town, but 5 days of food hits a little different. When we hit Kennedy Meadows and we got to carry like 7 days worth of food, that's going to be rough, because we'll also have our winter gear and our bear cans, so we're already thinking about how terrible that's going to be. I don't even know how I'm going to fit all that in my pack. Figure that out when the time comes. Sorry, Bubba. I can't wait till this fucking climb is over. This is like killing me today. Bullshit. Found a nice little spot back there under a tree that was completely like blocked from the wind, so I took a nice long break, took this pack off. My back is really bothering me today for whatever reason. I ate about half a bag of Fritos and then got to move on. So we're back in the wind. We're almost done with this climb. Then we'll start popping up and down a little bit. Had a nice road walk for a little bit here, zoning out a little bit. Got out of the wind for a little while, so that's good. Weather is saying that over the next few days, we could certainly be getting high winds, like 40, 50, 55 mile per hour gusts, which is not going to be fun. Hi, Bubba. Stopped for a late lunch back there a little bit ago. Again, found a spot away from the wind. Had my pepperoni wraps, which I'm doing for the next few days. It's definitely a nice change. We should be hitting this water any minute now. And then we have to fill up for like the next 20 miles. So my back is just going to be abused for the next few days. I have to give a special shout out to my friend Uncle Ray Ray, because he hooked me the fuck up the other day. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate it very much, more than you know. Hope to see you soon. Alex Terrible sucks. Chap got his rattlesnake. Called that one, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, he's pissed too.
Come on, get on out of here.
I don't know if you see him right there. We're on the other side of the snake. We kind of went up around like this, around this bush here. It's still coiled up and pissed off. There's some people behind us. We kind of want to wait to let them know, but it's been a little while. I thought they were right behind us. Thankfully, we all got around the snake safely. There was another hiker that showed up behind us. We let him know, and hopefully he'll pass it on to people behind him, because he had his earbuds in. So we kind of had to yell to get his attention. I think he would have walked right past it. And it was, you know, it was coiled up, still rattling when he got up to us. So if we wouldn't have stayed, yeah, he may have been in a shitty situation. And here's our last water for 20 miles. 6 liters we'll be packing. My poor, poor back. I wanna be a cowboy, baby. Hell yeah, nice spot. Tucked away from the trail. The trail's over those trees. Nice flat ground and clear skies. No rain to worry about, hopefully. One day's worth of dirt. All right, everyone, this is where I leave you for the day. I got this rice soaking still. I'm gonna try to use that. I've been eating some chips and shit. And then I'm gonna just go to bed. Had a great day, all things considered. Got a late start coming out of town and still did 21 on the dot. Really good day. Feet are a little sore, but that's all right. tomorrow we hit 600, which I didn't even realize. It's crazy. So we have that to look forward to. We have about 16 miles to water, so still got a whole bunch of water tomorrow. But luckily I'm eating a lot of this food down, so every day it gets a little lighter. Tonight I want to say I love you to Theo Vaughn because he made my fucking day. Good night, everyone. See you in the morning.